I don't care if you believe me. This isn't for attention. I need to get it out before I forget more than I already have. 3 months ago, I took a night shift at DC Mall. You've probably never heard of it unless you're local. Even then, most people forget it exists. One of those 1980s architectural corpses, ugly red brick, boxy, and somehow always slightly humid inside, no matter the season. Half the stores were shuttered. Escalators blocked off with yellow caution tape that had turned gray with age. I was hired as a night watch security temp through a third-party company called Watchtower Facilities. Their logo was this awful, pixelated eye with a tower in the middle. Looked like something off a broken CD-ROM. Training was all online, cheap voiceovers, click-through slides, and a bulleted list of incident response protocols. I never thought I'd use. My job was simple: show up at 9:45 p.m., walk the mall loop once an hour, watch the cameras in the security room, lock the loading dock at midnight, leave at 6:20 a.m. That was it. At first, it was easy money. I brought books, snacks, earbuds. The place was so dead it echoed. I used to take naps in the massage chairs outside the old Brookstone. The only other person I ever saw was the janitor, an old guy named Leon who only spoke in nods and throat clearings. He cleaned the same spots every night like he was stuck on loop. But then the cameras started acting weird. At first, it was just glitches. One camera would cut out for a few seconds, then snap back. Normal, right? But then they started staying out longer. Always the same two zones, Zone 4 and Zone 7. Zone 4 was the north wing, dead center of the mall, where the fountain used to be before they filled it with dirt and fake plants. Zone 7 was the food court. That area always gave me a weird feeling. Too open, too quiet. Even the air felt wrong there. One night around 1:00 a.m., I noticed movement on the Zone 7 feed. A figure. It walked across the screen, slow, jerky, like the frame rate was off. I thought it was Leon at first, but the figure was taller, thinner, dressed in something long and black, like an old funeral suit. But here's the thing, it didn't show up on any other cameras. It crossed the food court, but the moment it reached the next zone, it just vanished. No footsteps, no echo, nothing. I checked the feeds, frame by frame. On one, the figure was mid-step. On the next, it was gone, like the camera blinked. I did a loop, took my flashlight, told myself it was just a glitch. The mall was silent. You ever walk through a space that feels like it's remembering something? That's the only way I can describe it. Like the walls were listening, like they'd seen something bad. I got to the food court. All the tables were upside down, chairs stacked. The air smelled like stale fries and mildew. Then I heard something. Not footsteps, not breathing. Something dragging. It was soft, wet, like damp cloth being pulled across tile. I pointed my flashlight toward the back of the Sparrow. That's where it was coming from. The light hit the counter, then something ducked behind it. Fast, too fast. I don't know what I expected to see. A raccoon? A homeless guy? Hell, maybe even Leon messing with me. I called out, "Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Mall's closed." No answer, just the dragging sound. Closer now. I backed away, tried to radio Leon. No response. I should have left right then. I should have quit, but I didn't. When I got back to the security room, all the feeds were static. Just black and white fuzz like an old TV without signal. Then, just for a second, I saw something flicker onto the Zone 4 feed. The fountain. Except it wasn't filled with dirt. It was full of water again. Murky, greenish black. And something was floating in it. A mannequin, I thought. Had to be. White plastic arms sticking out at weird angles. No face, just a round blank head. Then its head turned. Not a glitch, not an illusion. It turned slowly like it heard me. I pulled the plug on the monitors, sat in the dark for the rest of my shift. At 6 a.m., the doors unlocked like normal. Sunlight hit the atrium, and the mall looked like it always did. Dead, lifeless, beige. Leon passed me by the exit, nodded like nothing happened. I asked if he saw anything. He just said, "You'll get used to it." I never went back. Quit that day. But sometimes late at night, I dream of that mall, the dragging sound, the mannequin's head turning, and I wonder, did I ever really leave?